than 10 years, what are the top problems in your mind that gonna make us not pass for TQA examination?
Hard to say because it varies, from you listen, you heard the other participants here, the other universities, as to what their OPs are and what their strengths are. There was no common OP, right? There's some that have already done data collection, and there are some who are just starting data collection. But to me, the biggest, regardless of what sector you're in, whether you're education, healthcare, business, the biggest barrier to success in this journey is the lack of support from senior leadership. Okay? Senior leadership has to be part of this whole thing. Okay? So it cannot be a grassroots only senior leadership. Without that, then you can only get up to a certain point. Then, in addition to senior leadership, the next best, the next one that you have to overcome, the next hurdle is the lack of data. The lack of data on the meaningful, on those key performance indicators. The fact that you listed them as KPIs mean that they're important. Okay? And so that's usually the next barrier that you have, is the lack of data on those, or the lack of even the discipline in measuring them. Okay? So those are the two that I could identify off the bat. And there are a number of techniques, by the way, there are a number of tools that you can use as you go through this. For instance, those who are looking for those whose action plans call for having a documented strategic planning process. Okay? Well, I gave you a model of the strategic planning process, one that has worked in my school. Okay, so I know that that works. Okay, so that has been proven. In fact, that was identified as a best practice by our accrediting agency. Okay, so and that's why I'm not humble in showing it to you, because I know that that has been cited as a best practice. Those of you whose problem is coming up with a list of key strategic objectives. If you have not yet heard of the Balanced Scorecard technique, Balanced Scorecard, BSC, might as well read an article or a book about BSC, because the Balanced Scorecard is a way by which you can get to that direction. Okay? Those of you who are interested in having a systematic approach to capturing students, okay? There are at least, I don't know here in Asia, but in the United States, there are several books and manuals that deal with retention of at-risk students. So it's something that you can actually utilize. Okay? So there are a number of tools that exist already that will help you in pursuing these action plans. So it should not be that difficult. Translating the key performance indicators into department performance objectives. Even before the days of the TQA, Baldrige, the EDPEC, Criteria for Performance Excellence, there was this technique called Management by Objectives, MBO. Okay, so MBO is nothing more than translating corporate objectives into department and then individual objectives. And so there's a number of tools that exist. Okay, and so you are not going to do this without help. Because a number of organizations have traveled this way before, okay? Have traveled this path before, and so you're not going to be reinventing anything that has not been invented. Okay? But it's a matter of finding them. Okay? Okay. Any other questions or comments? And by the way, if you finish the whole thing, by June of next year, you can consider applying for a TQA. Right, the following year. Okay, so, okay. Questions? Oh, there at the back. Yeah.
We are in the other room.
Yeah. You are now in this room.
Yeah.